Hello everybody, it's VerticalSandwich. Welcome back to Let's Play Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. We have completed all the conductor's errands. And we should save our game. And I can't here. I have to walk out of this place. I don't like that. Okay. $104, yeah, $104.26. Jeez. 62 hours. Let's just overwrite that. It was 50 hours ago. If I haven't had to reload that save file, I'm not gonna have to. Okay. Congratulations, Oliver. All the rifts have been sealed. Goes they have more holy boy eats monsters like that for breakfast. But those monsters, you've seen them before, hadn't you? But they're really not the same as the ones you fought before. Truth be told, they're not even of this world. Which is why they're attracted the attention of the Guardian of the Worlds. The Guardian of the Worlds? He's the one who controls this world, and your world, and every world, in fact. And there are monsters from another world turning up in the rifts in this one. But he's not going to turn a blind eye to that. That's why I kept his door shut, you see. I didn't want him to get involved. So the Guardian of the Worlds is behind this door? That's right! This is the door to the Grand Confluence, where all worlds meet and souls are wont to gather. It's also home to the recently awoken Guardian of the Worlds. Okay, go it. So, if this Guardian of the Worlds fella's woken up, what'll happen exactly? Oh, no, it's not that. Nothing bad will happen. The Guardian and the worlds he controls are one and the same, you see. Hang on a minute. What lies beneath that door exists only to satisfy your curiosity. I very much doubt your actions in there will have any consequence, although they might, as might doing nothing. I just don't know. I suppose the question is, Oliver, are you curious? If you are, I'll open the door for you. The question is, oh, are you? If you are, I'll open the door for you. Wait, do I have to go get another thing? No, I can just open the door. Okay. All right. We know what we're gonna do.
Allow me.
Wizard kick secret. Haymaker this fool. Flip, Mona, have you seen them old thingies in the middle of his chest? Look proper dangerous, they do, but vulnerable too. Go, give him a whack. He just killed Esther in one shot.
I'll do my best.
He just one-shotted Esther. Get away from me.
This can't be happening.
Holy crap! He is tough.
Esther, leave it to me.
Okay, what do I have that's gonna help me cure these people? I'll take it. Oliver, don't use pulse on him.
Here goes nothing. Here goes.
You chase me around all you want. No, not psych up! Get out of there! Wow, he is so nasty. This is just ridiculously nasty.
Roger.
Okay. Do it! Hit him before he overloads! There. Okay, that was not bad.
Here goes.
Did he just stop me from using Boulder? He did. He canceled my attack. He's a jerk. His melee attack is nothing. I don't understand how even defending that kills her.
Swain.
Allow me! Here!
She's dead again. She's not. Okay.
Here!
It's working. I mean, wait.
Oliver!
I'll do my best.
Very nice. Okay. Yeah, I don't.
Swain.
Here we go.
Goes.
Ward. I want a haymaker this doofus. Great. He's just not defending. That's the problem. Telling people to defend and they're just not defending. And I guess that's fine and everything. But
Roger.
Yeah, Oliver, heal yourself up. Ah, great. We've got this. I'm not worried about that. He's almost dead. We got him. That was still rough. He's really hard to beat.
We did it!
Okay. King of the world! Wizardry Whiz! Which I'm assuming means we've got them all. So, yeah. Wonderful, Oliver. You really are the savior. But the Guardian, we made him disappear. No need to worry. As I told you, the Guardian of Worlds is the world itself. They are one and the same. Nothing you can do could ever make it disappear. Likewise, nothing it could do could ever do the same to you. I've not got a single clue what's going on here. I don't even know why we fought that thing in the first place. You don't know why, but I thought you said you were curious, and now your curiosity is sated. Isn't that enough? You are the savior, blessed with the most precious virtue of all. Oh, what do you mean? You have restored numerous virtues to people's hearts. Enthusiasm, kindness, courage, restraint, belief, confidence, love, ambition, even humor. All of these are indispensable. But they are not enough to save the world. Something else is required. And you have it. It glows within your heart. A deep, warm glow that... Flip it back, Mon, will you just get to the point? Oh, impatient, I see. Very well. The virtue required to save this world is... curiosity. Eh? What's that supposed to mean? Exactly. What, who, why, where? Curiosity is the virtue that compels one to seek answers, to explore the boundary of one's own world, and discover the next. I think I understand. I started out on this journey because I wanted to save my mom, because I wanted to see her again. But even though I couldn't do that, just being here, seeing all these new things, and meeting all these great people, it's really been something. I mean, sure, it's been tough at times, and I felt sad, but... Yes? It sure has become an awful lot of fun. Correct! That's the answer I was waiting for. But you know your adventure isn't over yet. There's still something you need to do, isn't there? Yes, there is. But you don't need to do it right now. No, I've prepared a little treat for you instead, seeing as you've made it this far. Go ahead, open the next door. Wait, is this the way out? It is not. Is this? You're flippin' joking, Mon. Motorville? Hey, there's the conductor over by there. Let's get after him and find out what's going on. Yeah, you know what? Actually, let's not. Like, we have a tale of wonder. We have a date with a tale of wonder. The flying machine. The dreamer. There once was a boy who spent every day in a daze, dreaming of soaring through the skies. As a young child, he was always asking wizards to make him float for a few moments. A delightful experience. But he himself was no good at magic, since he also hated lessons of all kinds. There really was no hope of him becoming a wizard, but still he dreamed of being able to fly. Nothing could make him give up on his dreams. One day the boy took a journey to another world. There was a tunnel that connected the two worlds in those days, you see, and people were able to travel between them quite easily. Now the boy knew there was no such thing as magic in the other world, meaning that no one there was able to fly. He had, however, heard rumors about a painter who lived there, who also dreamed of taking to the skies, just like he did. As soon as he arrived in the other world, the boy headed straight for this painter's house. When he got there was no one home. Feeling rather bold, the boy decided to take a look around for himself. The first thing he saw upon entering the painter's house was a magnificent sketch, a drawing of a strange machine that was attached to something that spun around very quickly. There was no doubt about it. This was a machine that could fly. What a shame, thought the boy, that in my world magic is so common that no one bothers inventing things like this. Flushed with excitement, the boy took a tracing of the painter's sketch and took it with him back to his own world. After working hard for several years, the boy finished building the machine in the sketch, and for the first time ever, he was able to fly. Why, this is the happiest moment of my life, thought the boy with a big grin. Even though it was only for a few seconds at a time, he was finally able to live his dream. The Sage and the Young Wizard. A short while after he had finished building the painter's flying machine, a sage visited the boy and spoke to him very grandly. You must dispose of all knowledge gleaned from that other world. The boy was shocked. But why? He asked. This machine lets me soar through the skies. It's what I've always wanted. Using a machine to achieve something that should only be achieved using magic is akin to poisoning this world. Poison? Why is it like poison? Magic may be used by those who possess a pure heart and who have undergone the proper training. Wizards borrow some of nature's power and use it to humans' benefit. Only those with a pure heart, one uncorrupted by evil, are able to do this. Using machines to triumph over nature is not the behavior of the pure-hearted. Now, what the sage meant was that anyone could use a machine to manipulate nature, even the untrained and the evil. Machines gave ordinary humans powers that only gods and wizards should have. Though it hurt to admit it, the boy knew that what the sage said was true, and very reluctantly handed over his tracing of the painter's sketch. As he did so, however, a young wizard who had been watching them interjected. Esteemed sage, wasn't magic originally intended to make our lives easier? If machines achieve the same fate, why shouldn't we use them? Because machines can be used by the wrong people for the wrong reasons, replied the sage impatiently. But the young wizard was undeterred. I have been to the other world and I know how things work there. They have people called scientists. They are the one who make the machines. And they work miracles. They are capable of mixing iron with other rare metals to create things called alloys, which are strong enough to plow even the rockiest of soil. You cannot deny that farmers' lives are much easier as a result. Surely you do not believe that all scientists seek to improve people's lives, the sage snapped back. Do you not think perhaps that some of them wish to use their machines to control people, to bend them to their will? The young wizard was speechless for a moment, but he soon found his tongue again. Couldn't the same be said for magic? Aren't there some people who seek to use magic to increase their own influence? The boy tried listening to the conversation between the sage and the young wizard, but they used a lot of difficult words and he had trouble following it. All he wanted to do, after all, was fly. A dream come true. In the years that followed, more and more people made visits to the other world. They would become increasingly surprised and impressed by the machines they saw there, and would rush back to their own world to tell people all about them. The sages realized that something must be done, because technology from the other world was threatening to ruin the balance of their own. They decided to seal the tunnel to the other world to ensure that the place of magic within society was never threatened again. Now visiting the other world was now completely forbidden. Why, powerful wizards could still cast the spell known as Gateway, and travel to the other world anytime they pleased. When the boy, who was a young man by now, heard about what the sages had done, he was terribly disappointed. Dash it all, he thought. Now I'll never be able to visit the other world again. And yet he still dreamed of flying. If anything, he dreamed of it more than ever. Having thought about it every day for a long time, he eventually had an idea. What if I build a flying machine that's powered by magic? Surely the sages couldn't object to that. I shall make it magical, but I shall jolly well build it and fly it as I like. Many months of hard work later, the young man's magical flying machine was complete. Its magical power had been provided by, yes, you guessed it, the young wizard who'd had the argument with the sage all those years ago. It's a broom with motorcycle handles, I like it. Once the final touches had been applied, it was time for a test flight. The young man straddled his machine and took off into the sky. The machine's wings flapped gently as it glided through the air, and its magically enchanted engine allowed him to stay in the sky for several hours. Midway through the test flight, he looked down. The sheep in the fields were as small as dormice. and he could see the waves of the sea in the distance glinting in the morning sun. I don't think anyone alive has ever felt happier, thought the young man with glee. Indeed, he was too captivated by the scenery to spare a thought for the effect his new magical machine would have on the world. Had he known what impact it would have, you can be sure he would not have been quite so elated. Oh, I should cliffhanger this. Wait, what? That is the end. What? I don't understand. Anyway, when we come back, more of Ni no Kuni. Bye, everybody.